Joint pain, muscle soreness, fatigue, gut issues, brain fog. Dr. Don Colbert noticed many of his patients suffering these symptoms. Some of them even had to be put on statins for high cholesterol. The baffling part, they said they were following a healthy keto diet as recommended by Dr. Colbert himself.
New York Times bestselling author Dr. Don Colbert has sold over 10 million books and treated over 50,000 patients in his years of practicing medicine. His focus is not only on treating sickness, but preventing it. In his latest book, Beyond Keto, Dr. Colbert takes the keto diet even further by combining it with a Mediterranean diet and cutting-edge research on gut health.
Well, please welcome back to the 700 Club, Dr. Don Colbert. Dr. Don, it's great to have you here today.
Hey, it's great being here, Terry.
Tell us what you discovered about your patients who said that they were following the keto diet and yet were experiencing health issues like high cholesterol.
Well, what I found years ago when I wrote the book, The Keto Zone, I found out that many people were following the keto diet, which is a low-carb, high-fat diet, but they were eating too much butter, too much cheese, too much cream and coconut oil, and especially too much red meat, sausage, bacon. And it was creating tremendous health problems in their bodies. So I said there's a healthy keto diet and there's an unhealthy keto diet. And so what I found is that most keto patients are not eating near enough veggies, not near enough fiber, nor are they getting enough omega-3 fat. So it's unleashing inflammation in their bodies. Wow. So what I did is I found out that the Mediterranean diet, on the other hand, is the most powerful anti-inflammatory diet, but there's an unhealthy Mediterranean diet and a healthy Mediterranean diet. So I took the best of the Mediterranean diet and the best of the keto, healthy keto diet, and merged them together into what I believe is the most healthy dietary lifestyle anyone can follow.
Talk a little bit about the trip that you took that actually opened your eyes to this, to finding a way to a healthier lifestyle.
Well, about 5 years ago, I took a trip with my wife to Greece, and especially we went to the Isle of Crete. And on the Isle of Crete, my eyes were open. Here I found that these people, even though about 37% of the population smoked, they had a very low incidence of heart disease, cancer, and other degenerative diseases. And it was the foods they were eating, the fats they were eating, the veggies they were eating, the fiber, but especially the olive oil, as well as the fish, as well as the beans and peas and lentils. And this is the Mediterranean diet, which is so important for everyone.
So what does it look like when you mix the keto and the Mediterranean diet?
Well, what it looks like is this. First of all, if a person has weight issues or blood sugar problems, they need to start with a healthy keto program. Keto is simply low carbohydrates, a lot of green veggies, a lot of healthy fats like olive oil, avocado oil, nuts and seeds, as well as healthy proteins. Now, what's so amazing, once you get that fat content high enough, like about usually 7 to 8 tablespoons of healthy fat a day, the appetite is controlled. And many people only need 2 meals a day, but it unleashes a process in the body that's one of the most powerful healing processes in the body, which is the process of mild nutritional ketosis, where you burn fat as fuel and it lowers the blood sugar. But then after the patients achieve their weight and blood sugar control, we make a gradual shift over to a healthy Mediterranean lifestyle with those powerful anti-inflammatory veggies. We add more beans, peas, lentils, hummus, chickpeas that are pressure cooked so we don't have the gut issues, and that has all the fiber as well as those omega-3s, those healthy omega-3 fish, also chicken and turkey and healthy sources of protein, but especially omega-3s. Most Americans are eating farm-raised fish that are inflammatory to the body. They contain pesticides. They contain all kinds they're fed usually soybeans. They contain pesticides, and they're usually given a coloring agent that makes them look healthy, but they're not. So again, what I do is I merge the best of the keto, which is low carb, high fat, with the best of the Mediterranean. I start them on a keto diet in order to burn the fat, lower the sugar, and then I transfer them over to a healthy Mediterranean diet so they can follow this program for life. And as a result, we see so many people with chronic health problems start to improve. But I just wanted to add that the McCrarys are patients of mine. I saw your prior clip, love the clip, and we help support them in prayer during that whole process.
Yeah. And they're very diligent in their lifestyle, I know. I also know that there are a lot of people who espouse the keto diet, but they really kind of abuse it and make it their own version of that. And that it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Right. The keto diet, for most people, I'd say 95%, it's an unhealthy keto diet. And it's way too much of the wrong fat, way too much saturated fat, not near enough olive oil or avocado oil or nuts, which are so anti-inflammatory, and too many fried foods. Fried foods are very inflammatory to the body. And so what happens, 80% of people on keto, they eventually give it up. And what happens, unfortunately, when they give it up, they continue to eat the fats, but they add all the sugars, carbs, and starches. So that unleashes even more inflammation. And so many of them have real high cholesterol, and so many develop health problems as a result. So we want them to, if they're going to do keto, do the healthy keto. Burn the belly fat, burn the fat, lower the sugar, unleash the healing processes in the body. But then eventually you become keto adapted and metabolically flexible so you can shift over to the healthy Mediterranean diet. You see, I've written books for 25 years. What would Jesus eat? That's a Mediterranean diet. Let food be your medicine. That's a healthy Mediterranean diet. The keto zone diet, that's a keto diet. But then beyond keto is the best of the keto diet and the best of the Mediterranean diet.
I want to say you've done the homework for everybody. It's called Beyond Keto, Burn Fat, Heal Your Gut, and Reverse Disease. Who doesn't want to do all of that? It's available wherever books are sold. Beautiful cover as well. Thank you, Dr. Don. It's great to have you with us again.
Thank you, Terry.